I'm so sorry because I've rolled on Baldur's Gate before and it's been very rude to me, to be honest. There's been times where I'm like, I'm a goddamn rogue. What do you mean I rolled a fucking 3?
It's reliable talent, maybe level 10. Just get there.
Hello and welcome to traditionally we have a Tales of Jahide, but unfortunately things happen, so we're running some street strays. Yeah, we're gonna be some miscreant little cats. And if you're into to one shot table shot tops, fun little like easy one page RPGs, you can actually get this RPG on itch.io under Milady Saito, and it's 100% free. There will be expansions coming out that are not free, but they're gonna be like pretty close to free 50. But if you do enjoy it, definitely check it out. I very much enjoy this the crazy antics that this game always seems to bring up. I've seen players pee on pedestrians. I've seen players throw up on little kids, and I've seen, you know,
The full rigmarole, 9 yards.
I've also seen very heartfelt stories play out. So it really just depends. It depends on what the players are feeling tonight. So let's go ahead and go around the table, let everyone introduce themselves, where you can find them, and I got a little new integrated thing on the overlay where you can see the little cats that they're gonna be playing. All right, so let's start
Wow.
off with let's do Slick Click. Slick Click, tell us a little about yourself, where we can find you, and give us one fun fact about the cat you'll be playing.
Um, I'm Slick. You can find me here Mondays playing Banander on Tales of Jahi. One fun fact.
I'm so
Let's
short.
see. Fred is an agent of chaos.
Fred is an agent of chaos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. Didn't know they were hiring. Good to know.
Oh yeah. You didn't know that?
Well,
You can get a job, Saito.
yes!
I'm so sorry.
Yes! That's what I've always wanted.
They hired
Close your
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
What?
What?
Huh?
What? What are we talking about, young lady?
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Hmm.
All right.
It was the one-armed man.
Well, not man. It was the man with the net. The man with the net is always the danger. All right, Gabby, tell us about yourself, where we can find you, and one little fun fact about the cat you'll be playing today.
Hi, I'm Gabby. You can't really find me anywhere except on Mondays playing. And Oreo Oreo makes their displeasure known to people. You know, you don't have to question whether Oreo likes you or not. Oreo will let you know one way or the other.
Okay,
Hmm.
I'm gonna need a little more detail. How does Oreo express it? Is like hissing, growling, scratching, or expressing their anal glands?
Okay.
It depends, right? So whatever would inconvenience you will hurt you the most. So if you really wanted like to pet a cat, if you really wanted affection, well,
Too
that's
bad.
not gonna happen. But if you really wanted your space clean and tidy,
Oh, she's
well,
rubbing all over that. She's leaving all her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, she
and
will.
maybe more. Who knows?
This is the cat agent of chaos. The group
World is all
2.
letterbox.
No, it is not. It's not. Oh. All right. Well, Aniki, tell us a little about yourself, where we can find you, and what little fun fact about the cat that you'll be playing.
Sure, I'm Aniki Tony. You can find me under that handle many places. Um, I stream sometimes. I haven't done it lately because times, but it's time and constraints, I will give on that promise to play that Danganronpa game. Mochi is the character or cat I'm playing tonight. Mochi, um,
Okay.
from my, you know what? Yeah, Mochi is the type of cat to cause mischief but point at someone else. You know, like oh, it wasn't me, it was a ghost, and they were frequently like they will frequently lie. Like no, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't. Mochi's a gaslighter. That's what I'm gonna go on tonight. Mochi's a gaslighter.
Oh boy.
I will say at Oreos, it kind of puts on to be like, it was Oreo, and I'll be like, yeah, that was me. I did that.
You're so
And we're the dynamic duo. That's how it works here. And I'm
I
gonna
just
flavor that
imagine
as
that Oreo does literally almost like maybe like 10% wrong, but in her head she's doing all of it. And Fred
Mhm.
and Mochi are just like the fucking problem children of the situation. And so they just assume because Oreo's so quick to buck up that it's like it's gotta be Oreo that's done it. It's gotta be Oreo.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was that cat over there that just left the house.
Okay, but now Oreo is the biggest, baddest kitty on the
It's
block,
true.
right?
It's true. It's true. No one fucks with Oreo. It's true. Hello, a toxic kitty. Toxic kitty. Toxic gaslighting kitty. Yes. Hello and welcome. My name is Melody Saito. We play tabletop games on Mondays, Wednesdays, every other Friday. This Friday is Chill Game Friday. If you're not a part of the Discord, join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. There's a link down below. If you hit Discord, you can join the group where you can have conversations. That the sign up sheet for the long one shot is up. It's on the 25th. So if you're not signed up, that means you take a character from level 3 all the way to level 18
Oh wow.
in this one shot. It's a lot of fun. There will be a lunch break, a regular break, a lunch break, and another break. And of course, you can have other breaks during the stream as well. All I ask is please dedicate that day for gaming. Get your snacky treats, get your drinks, get your thing. You can always get up from the table and go get some drinks. But we gaming, we rolling dice all day almost. So if you're interested in that, it's a lot of fun. And the goal is that if you don't get the opportunity to play in the one shot, or you're interested in the one shot, that after the one shot has debuted for the 24-hour, you can actually get that one shot and the maps later on with a drop. Pew 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 pew. Yeah. Because I don't know how to not work, okay? It's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna see a lot more of me, a lot of more of my stuff, and more table opportunities. You can thank my employment for that. For the lack thereof. At this time. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it.
Mm.
Let me get the music changed up. So, before we start, the players had an opportunity to either choose a serious mission for their cats to go on, or a weird mission for them to go on. Mind you, serious mission is something that a cat would understand. A weird mission is a mission that they don't understand or are not sure how to resolve it. They chose to get weird. So, congratulations. For some reason, the nice human or the smart human that's been feeding you has been feeding you late or early, or it's been really back and forth. On top of that, the food has been kind of lackluster lately. Normally, you get that fancy feast, then it turned into like bargain bin cancer in the box. You're not really sure. It's okay, but it kind of tastes like the same stuff that you've gotten out of the garbage can before desperation. You're not going to turn it down because you appreciate the tributes anyways. But this morning, instead of getting fresh food at all. You got hard rocks. They're edible. They're not the worst. And they're shaped in weird shapes, as if to make things, I don't know, less of a scorn to you. The nice woman seemed happy to see you, but there was a look in her eye that showed that she was very sad. Like she didn't want to give you the rocks, but it's almost like someone's making her give you the rocks. And you're getting real curious about this. And recently, there's been someone lurking around. Now, this is your territory and your food dispensary. And for whatever reason, this person in the suit keeps coming around, and things getting a little bit worse for you. Don't know why. Don't know what they're doing. And they're bringing boxes. Normally, boxes are pretty cool. At first, you thought that it would make your food handler a little bit more happy because you like a good box, especially before the rain. After the rain gets it, it's kind of like afterwards, kind of weird and mushy. But she's getting fresh boxes, and they're already pre-empty. And yet these boxes still make her upset. I don't know. Sounds like you need to get rid of the boxes, and you need to get rid of this fancy man in a fancy suit. And that's where I lead it up to you guys now. Tell me what you're gonna do. Tell me, and feel free to roleplay from here.
All right. So what we thinking?
Brothers, I think this is the dreaded kibble.
Huh?
I've heard if they fed other cats this artificial, this fake food. This is what the house cats get.
Ha ha ha.
Oh.
Should I try it?
Hearing that sound, you see someone look out the window for a brief moment to check on you, but it goes back to what she's doing.
I'm gonna try it. All right.
He's so brave.
I hate it. Hate it.
Like that when we feed him the wrong flavor.
My tongue is drier than usual. What monster puts this out here? And I bat the bowl over.
Roll me your first d6 for your
Sure.
action.
That's a 2.
So that is a failure. So you
Yep.
do try to roll it. You do try to knock it over. It just
Yeah.
doesn't. It's because it's a cat dish. I think we've all seen
Yeah.
those little cat. It's a lot
It's
harder.
like a little heavier in the center, so it
Yeah.
doesn't like move, right?
And
Yeah, yeah.
So I just imagine it scoots over.
Yeah, it's just like
So you can choose who it scoots over to on accident, but it scoots over to whether it goes to Fred or Mochi.
yeah, I scoot over to Fred and I'm like, yeah. Can you believe this?
There's no way fish smells like this. She said this was salmon.
I mean, this one's pink like salmon, but it doesn't taste like it.
Because you vomited it up.
And it doesn't really smell like it either.
And I start pawing at the door. Where's the real food? Where's the real food? Yeah, exactly.
We had rice yesterday. Of what happened?
She cooked chicken breasts and broccoli and it was all boiled, but it was really good.
You see, roll me. So are you trying to get her to come out? Roll
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
Am I rolling 2 or no? I didn't roll
Just
critical
one.
yet.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
haven't rolled a critical yet.
Two, Joseph.
I rolled a 3. That's another failure.
Just scratching on the door. Does it bring
Ah!
anyone? It doesn't
Ow!
bring anyone out.
They're trying to kill us out here. The food's terrible. Help!
You're not sure why. Unfortunately, she's in the bathroom right now, so she's at the farthest portion of the house. She just cannot hear you scratching at the door.
Eunice!
Hey, Saito.
We need to pick better minions. I told you guys. This
Question.
lady wasn't
She was
it.
nice. She was nice. What
Saito,
lady brings
The
us
one
for food?
time.
One.
is there a doorbell I could like jump to from like a window
Yes.
or something? Cool. Can I try this?
Yes, roll me a d6.
Cool. Where'd that go?
Oh, I got it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, there. Got stuck. Hold on. Let me check. There we go. 3.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
so you as you're like, we should pick new minions. Can you describe to me what happens as you're trying to acrobatically hit this doorbell, but it does now. You're not a complete failure. You just miss it, so just barely miss.
I
the
imagine
doorbell.
like, Fred climbs up onto some bushes, like after seeing, that the humans typically come out after hitting the certain thing on there, and like tries to jump, but then like just barely misses. So, like one of those, we're just slightly off and ends up hitting the door instead of.
All of you are useless.
As you land on your feet, Fred. I mean, not completely useless, because as a good cat, you always land on your feet. You were just out of reach.
I can't help they moved the doorbell or moved the thingy since last time. Clearly, it moved out of the way.
Clearly.
All right. She doesn't care about us anymore. I clawed at that door so many times. I'm gonna try to sneak in the house. I'm gonna see if like I could find the good food inside. I'll be a hero.
I'm investigating these boxes.
You think you can investigate? So you roll me a d6, Gabby, and then you roll me a d6 as well.
All right, so I'll let Gabby go first.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, critical fail. Congratulations. Now you got an extra dice.
No, but I thought
That's-
we weren't supposed to like extra dice.
Well, you do because you're gonna roll more, but you don't want a lot of them. Okay, it's a happy dance. It's like, remember, you don't want to use up all your lives, okay? But you get to roll 2 now.
Just died over a box.
So imagine.
Congratulations, you get to work too.
Yeah, you got 2 now. So you as you're about to go investigate, Mochi and Fred, I assume you're still looking up, kind of like figuring out the distance.
Yeah.
Oreo, you give like a few pats on the box, and the box flips, and it just encages you. At first, you used to love boxes, but boxes have openings. This isn't a box. This is a nightmare thing. This has no lid anymore. There's no. I mean, there is a lid. There's a ceiling. There's no out. The out is the ground, and you're on the ground, so that means that there's no out.
A cartoon character just running around in a box.
He just hitting the walls, and the box just moving. Yeah.
And that's how I ended one life. You know, like.
So hey, you're not alone. As I also rolled a 1. So I like to imagine.
No!
I like to imagine that Mochi tries to like scale like maybe like some scaffolding and then tries to jump up into an open window and runs face first to that window, but it's actually closed and gets not butted off onto the ground again. And just scrambles like, I'm okay.
What building are we describing?
I'm okay.
You hear this sound, Oreo. After you've been rushing around, you hear a thud sound, and you hear, I'm okay!
I'm fine.
No idea what's going on. It's still dark. Fred is the only one free. Fred, do you do anything?
Can I try to like, I guess like attack the box to, try to create a hole, create a hole to get out,
Yes. You may
or
ab-
bite it, something
yes.
like that.
You may absolutely roll me a d6.
Cool.
Don't you roll a
Hey,
one?
it's a
You
6.
have
Looky
one
there.
job.
Yay! Congratulations. With a 6, that means you get a success, which means you got a quirk, and you are a. What are you? Which was? Are you a short? Muskin? What are you doing?
I rolled die and I did vermin.
Berman. So you can remove one curious dice from 2 feline friends. So you actually can remove both Aniki and, so you can remove Mochi and Oreo back to 1. So you give them back to their.
Looky there. Yeah, we'll do that. Absolutely.
So give me a description. Now, mind you, Oreo, you can still flip out. Okay, so this is still your opportunity. You have a reaction after this happens. So imagine whatever describes how he describes this. You can still roll a dice and freak the fuck out. Okay.
I imagine Fred catches the box, with both hands and kind of just starts trying to nom at it to try to create a hole using by just biting chunks out of the.
So you effectively have heard. You've heard Mochi say, "I'm okay." Hi, Electric Kool-Aid. You see claws come into the box and hold it. Now you can't push away, and you hear and you see these teeth marks ripping away at the box. And then
It
you
wasn't
see,
that bad.
and then you see there's a hole that appears, and you hear, here's Freddy."
Why am I picturing Andrea Conda's episode with the "you had one job"? With
I'm
the
picturing Here's Johnny.
door.
Yeah.
No, I'm just picturing the door that's drawn out as they.
I can see it. I can see it. I can see it too.
I the Egyptian goddess that Oreo is, right?
Mhm.
Had Oreo been born centuries in the past, just saunters out of this box and just looks at Oreo looks at Freddy that was so uncivilized. That was so savage, so primitive, but so useful. So useful. And this is why we need cats like you. There's always a place for slaves in hierarchy. There's a job for cats like you.
Just over here sitting proudly with maybe a piece of cardboard still stuck in.
Little tail flickering back and forth, I assume.
Yep.
And I assume
I
there's,
did good. I did good.
Or even
You
a
did good.
moment,
You did good.
you'd be the box stopped moving, and I killed the box. The box.
Yeah. See, I killed the box. See, it was attacking you.
I look over to see what's going on with Mochi.
I'm good. It was actually the window. The window was the one that stopped. The window's hurt. You should go check the window. It's broken.
It's the window broken. There's not even a scratch on the window.
Because I'm such a good repairer. I mean, I fix it. I fix it right there.
Roll me a d6 for your persuasion.
Add another die. Cool.
back to 2. So you're back to 2
I'm
because
actually
Alright.
glad to-
Fred already got 1 wiped from you.
I would
so now
say
you have 2.
I
So
didn't say I was a
yes.
good liar or a good gaslighter. I just
Yeah.
like gaslight.
That's true. That's
You know.
true. And maybe they're just so used to it.
That they're like, all right, whatever, buddy.
That's it.
I go back to eating the kibble. I'm like,
Yep, still gross.
That doesn't tell us what you rolled, though. Did you lie
One.
well?
A
Yeah,
one.
1. Yeah,
Mhm.
lied horrible. It's pretty obvious that Mochi did not do any damage to that window at all.
You're useless.
Yeah. You know, after the fifth chew is not so bad.
I'm gonna eat it again.
And like you see the mochi like
One of those. One of those like, hey, this tastes bad, but you know what? Hey, you should probably try this. Just make sure.
it's one of those things that's so bad it's good, you know?
No, where's this insolent slave? Like they should have been feeding us.
I, f-
We were gods once. What are
I
they
think
doing?
she was really nice to us. Like I don't know. I don't know about this god situation. She was just really nice. Like
Your
what type
bar is in hell. Okay, your bar is so low, it's in hell. Right? You ate the kibble.
because it's food. We're outside. How do you realize where we are?
That's
Do
a
you
glorified rock. Did you
I mean
ever, off the table, right? Did you guys ever see the flavored rocks that they sell in China?
Yes! You're
yes.
talking about the.
What they
Mhm.
are? Okay.
Wow, you've been to China. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Oreo. You
Goes over and takes a bite of the kibble. Man, the cardboard tasted better than this.
really? And I tried to cardboard. I'm like, oh God, you're right. What am I thinking?
I mean,
It
cardboard.
is so embarrassing.
I look at the building. Is there any like form of like sign that there's activity inside?
Uh,
What kind of building is it's like a house?
Like a
Yes,
house, I
well,
But I
assume,
that's
right?
feel
Yeah.
like
Like, I'm thinking like Peter
okay.
Parker house. Like you had a little front porch or back porch, and we're in the back porch where
mhm,
the cats hang out,
mhm,
and there's like the backyard door, and then you have like the windows and everything. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway.
I should have figured out where your scaffolding was. That's
You
all
hear
I
us?
was trying to figure out.
You hear a sound
Mhm.
of it sounds like a car pulling up at the front.
I look through the alleyway.
There's that person again, and then
It's him. He's coming.
Is there is there a kitty door on the door?
No, we're outdoor cats.
Well, you know,
Never
sometimes outdoor
know.
cats are free come and go.
there's no. She feeds you, but she doesn't think
Okay.
that you want to come inside the house.
Right.
You all
Okay.
scattered too much whenever she tries to pet you.
Okay.
Awful.
Yeah.
It's
What's
so
such
awful.
dirty hands on their clean fur?
See,
It's so
Come
awful.
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
see.
Do you know how long it takes to bathe?
Hey, maybe we should get rid of that man, and then maybe we get better food.
You see, as the
Ugh,
the man
this
starts
man again.
he starts walking up to the front of the house. You hear the back door open, and she steps out, and she has she has rotated water for you all for your water bowl, and she looks a little bit worried when she hears like a doorbell sound coming from the front of the house. She gets so worried she puts the water bowl on the ledge of the windowsill because she's in a rush. And
I run full
Yeah, can I
speed
full
at this
sprint?
guy, intending to just be like, claws out. Stereotypical cat jumps at your face kind of vibe.
Roll me, so as
I
you
don't care how many dice this costs me.
roll me a d6.
That's a two.
Nice.
That is a fail. As you go to run,
Like my dice is drunk too.
as you go to run in real quick to get to the door shuts, and you barely miss getting in. You just the doors. Your paws hit it, and you're like, oh, I was so close to getting inside to get to that man.
I'm very vocal about this. I make no qualms. Like the entire neighborhood should hear that I am very pissed that I missed attacking this guy. She should have heard this song. There's no reason for her to not hear my yeah.
I'll have to say, so Natalie said that you gaslight us into thinking that you were a good gaslighter. So, we've learned. We've come full circle now.
Yes.
You're good, but you're only good at your.
Yes. There you go.
So as you roll me Roll me now another d6, in hopes to like be loud enough and to draw her attention back.
5.
Nice.
That is
Success.
success. You
All right.
hear.
Where's the dog? I'm gonna creep towards that sound at the front.
And you see the woman come to the door and she cracks it and she goes, like, are you, like, you look like she looks concerned, and she puts like some catnip treats out to like try to calm you.
Can
How dare
I,
you let this man into your house?
Can I?
This is like a big long rant
Can I
before I
pretend?
go to the catnip. It's like,
Doing, she's yelling in between lines of catnip.
Can I like hold? I guess like hold up my paw, maybe like I'd hurt or like pretend like I was injured to see if she can if she'll like bring me in to like take me to the vet or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Roll me a d6. Let's see how. persuade you are.
Absolutely. Oh boy. Oh, that's a 2. I didn't go very well.
I would say like you're pretending to be wounded and and you're crying, but it
Over there, is she buying it?
Yeah, and every once in a while you stop and you look around and you do it again and just she's like, oh, and the man in the suit goes and he grabs the door around her and he shuts it the rest of the way.
What? I see this, right? As I creep up to the front.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. While he's doing that, I am going to literally claw up his leg.
You're
Like I'm gonna
singing
like
in?
I'm gonna try to climb up his pantsuit while he's doing this to get him distracted so he doesn't slam the door on this woman because she feeds us and that's fucked up.
Roll me a d6 first to try to get in before he shuts the door.
6.
Oh, that is a natural. That is a success. Great job. That also
So
brings you
yep, that's 1 die.
back to 1 die. And roll me another d6. Now you just roll 1 d6.
That's a 4.
A 4. Success. That means you do effectively claw up this man's leg. Paint me a picture how you stop him from shutting this door. And good news, Oreo and Fred, the door is not shut. And Oreo is very catnip high. She's getting a little bit into the nip
Wow,
right now.
art imitates life. It's crazy.
Nip. She's a little bit
Yes.
too.
I think
still walking towards like,
Yeah.
you, boom, 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 boom.
I
And
think
as walks about, he's distracted.
I think what Mochi does is they first knock over the water by accident because that's what you do sometimes. Or as a cat, you see it and it's like, all right, cool, and that's what gets the guy's attention to not close the door. And then seeing that like hesitation of the fear of like the water, and I think even the water slashing Mochi is what causes Mochi to climb up this fucker's leg and just like not intentionally clawing him up, but maybe just like scratching and like trying to claw up, like get away from the water. And that's where I'm at. I'm like halfway up to his calf, like I know, dude. I know. It's water. It's water. It's crazy. It's water. I know. I'm the same way too. It's water.
You see the woman walk over and try to calm the man down. She reaches over and she tries to grab you, Mochi. Do you allow her to grab you?
It's her.
Yes.
It's the food giver.
Yes.
Yeah.
She grabs you, she holds you closely, and she tries to calm you down. and he puts his hand in your face, Mochi.
I bite it. I bite it. I bite it. You don't
I
do
knew
that.
where that was going.
You don't do that. You just don't do that.
Roll
Remember,
me a
kids, if a
D6.
cat is mad at you,
Yep.
don't put finger in cat's
That's a
face.
6, baby. That's a 6.
Yes. You take a nice chomp on the man goes, "Hurr, murder, murder."
Yeah, back up. Back up. Back up. Who you are? Who are you? Who you just be?
Who you think you is?
He throws a packet of something on the table, and he points to the woman and says, and he points to this weird circle thing at the wall. And he points to every one of you, every the cats, and every the cats.
What's the weird circle thing he points at? What does it look like?
It looks like a strange disc on the wall, and it has like ticking. It makes ticking sounds, which is kind of
Oh.
weird. Makes you want to like. I don't know what it is, but it makes you want to attack it, and it moves.
That's crazy.
There's something
On the wall?
moving. Yeah, it's moving in a circle.
That's a bug, dude. Bugs do that all the time.
So I've already like soldered inside. High AF, right? Looking for the real food because I'm not eating rocks. Right? We were gods once. Right? Before some other god took over, before the Roman Empire, right?
And the man in the suit looks over, and he points to the cat again, to all three of you, and makes this really like huff look, and he points at the paper.
There's something shiny on the man that I could try to take, like swat off or something.
I'm purring. Like I'm like having the time of my life. Right?
I will say, when you get inside, you smell a lot of trees, and you see that she secretly has been trying to figure out how if you guys would want to come inside, and
Mhm.
there is a cat bed, and what looks to be a cardboard thingy, and it just Oreo, it smells just like Nip, like the good shit. The silver
I
vein.
go over to that spot because I deserve the best. I deserve the world, right?
And you walk on it. It makes sounds when your claws, and you just can't help it. Like your nails get in it, and you just like there's something about it. Oh, and when you pull at it a little bit, it smells even more like Nip Nip.
After dealing with these two idiots like for like ever,
I got us inside.
I deserve, a little nip, a little whatever the hell this is,
As you go to look around, you're trying to find something, Fred. So roll me a d6 real quick.
I guess it'd be more like keys like clipped on the side or something like that. Where, hey, that's a 6. Look at there.
Oh, nice.
You definitely.
I like these dice.
Yes, you see some keys latched onto his. Looks like his tote. He also has a lot of buckles on his tote, and some fancy buttons on his suit.
Let's see here.
I need you to roll me a
Can-
d6 because you're getting real high depending on Oreo. Because you in the silver.
me?
Yeah, hell yeah, you in the silver
Oh,
silver vein catnip now. For those who don't know, that's like a really strong catnip. Like that's.
oh,
like,
that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah, so like there's
That's a nat one.
Oh, she is loving every
I'm
minute of it.
gone.
We're talking rolling around on this cardboard, falling off the cardboard a couple of times just to look around confusedly and climb slowly back on the cardboard.
I was gonna get some
Like
food, but
I
then I got
want to
high.
be domesticated. Can't you tell? Like I'm willing to be in here 24/7. Bye bye outside.
Mochi, you're still being held, Fred. What? So you
Yep.
see these buttons?
Oh,
What?
I guess whatever's closest within reach, I want to try to grab it. That's
The
that's
closest,
shiny.
the closest within reach would probably be the. Oof. I would say maybe the buckles on the suitcase would be pretty close compared to the buttons on the or the buttons on the suit sleeve would be also another good one.
I guess like the buttons on the suit.
How do you? What is your plan
Okay.
to get these buttons off? Just so we have an idea.
Um, I guess to try. Are they small enough that I could try to like chew them off, or are they? How, I don't know how big they are relative to me.
They are, I would say, about to relative to you.
Yeah.
They're the size. They're bigger than the kibble outside.
Okay. Then I guess maybe like pawing at it until trying to claw at it and try to get it to play with it.
As you roll me a d6.
I don't know. This came to mind. What's a 4?
Push.
Dark
Nice.
says, "Treat yourself, Oreo. Treat yourself."
Treat yourself, Oreo.
um,
Oreo's like,
Treat
what
me,
were we doing
who
again?
will?
I'm sorry. What? Sorry.
It was a 4.
A
If
4.
I don't treat me, who will?
That's true. Facts. Fred, as you reach up to like kind of paw at it, you accidentally catch the man's hand. He freaks out and slings you into Oreo. Just like slings you into Oreo. I need a dexterity, so I need a reaction check from Oreo. So roll me 2 d6s now, real quick.
Whoa, Oreo.
Dude, you just killed me.
Yep.
Oh, I got 2 5s.
2 5
Nice.
success. You managed to get out of the way. It is like the Matrix for you. You've gotten like you're.
Dude,
I don't know
you
enough
gotta
of-
try this shit.
You're
It's
so-
so good.
You're so when you see Fred moving towards you, it feels like it's in slow motion. Can you give an idea what? Can you give us an idea how Fred is like slow moting through the air? Is it backwards, forwards?
I
You
imagine
know
probably.
that moment when you can like hear sound? Like not hear sound, hear colors and shit? Like
Here it goes.
Man.
right? Like
Blue smells like blueberries.
like I don't know what he is feeling, but I know I'm just fine. I'm just great, actually. Never been better.
I imagine Fred gets knocked off and like maybe slides into the cat. Like, oh, this is comfy.
So as you're slowly like you easily dodge him and he goes up right across you and you're like, you guys should try this. You see Fred like's back, like he tries to catch himself. He grabs the cardboard and slides it out from underneath you, and it flips, and the catnip goes straight into Fred's face. I need a d6.
What the fuck? That's mine.
Oh, it's a 2.
A 2? Oh, yeah, he gets a full face of catnip, and he is starting to feel quite well himself, but he is, like, covered in it. Like, he has knocked it over. The catnip is now kind of spread out a bit. And Moshe, you're just seeing this all happen, and the woman looks kind of like, oh no, I'm really sorry.
Finally feeling a bit of like sibling love. I'll be like, maybe I should help you take a bath. Maybe I should help you groom yourself, There's no way we could leave you covered in all this catnip. That's not right. It's not ethical. It's so bad of me to leave you like this. A brother in need? I'm my brother's keeper,
I don't know, man. I'm
Almost
feeling
tried
pretty.
that. It cat tries to stop him from grooming. No, you slaps him like, you getting groomed. You quit your shit.
No.
I could do it better, okay? Right? Who's the cleanest of all three of us? It's me.
so, so Fred, do you try to stop her from grooming? You're feeling pretty good. You're feeling pretty good. Like, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm feeling pretty good, and I imagine I probably get like right up against the bed. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay here for a minute. Hold on. You know what? I ain't moving. It's kind of comfy.
Roll me
I'll
a
be with y'all in a
d6.
minute. I'm gonna take a nap.
Or so roll me 2d6, Oreo. As you groom,
A 2 and a 3. That's a 5.
you are definitely getting more high as it goes. That is 2 failures. So you are getting more high as it goes, but it is you are not wasting any. Waste not, what not, okay? And it is everywhere now. Originally, for those who know, like catnip is like sprinkled in the box, so it's at the bottom. He has effectively knocked all the catnip out, and it is covered. You're covered in it. He's covered in it more, though it's all over the floor. It is a cloud of just delicious to your nose.
I'm walking like in a kind of zigzag. Kind of, I'm very high walk towards the lady. I mean, like, yo, whoever your plug is, they got the good shit. Right? They got the good shit. See, you lady, like, I was ready to, like, cut you off and you fed us those rocks. But, like, you see, I could forgive you. Alright? You've made up for, I could forgive you. Just go back to being all good human, all good, worshiper, and we could forgive you. Just gotta keep, you gotta keep it coming. But like, I'm all over the place. I'm very not coordinated. It's
Mochi, you see
Yep, I'm
the
watching
food
these
giver
two.
giving you a little pat, and she puts you down on the ground,
Uh,
and down
wait.
to like beside Oreo, and you see she is gone, and Fred can't stand. Because I guess it's his first nip.
You're liquid. You're both liquid. You've gone full
every
liquid.
time she tries to push me away, I keep going back because I'm still talking. Like she's cutting me off.
You
Just like that.
you hear her like she holds up her hand as if to gesture one. You're not really sure, and the guy's like, and you hear her reach into the cabinet, and you hear a weird like pop sound. Oh, you know that sound before. It's like the metal sound as it rolls back.
My cat does appear out of the void. He teleports into the house. And it's not even like a cat of canned food. It's like opening a bottle of water and he appears.
Exactly. Just as you open it, you smell fresh salmon. It is fancy feast. You know this smell before. And she puts a little plate on the
salmon,
ground.
not those rocks.
She puts a plate on the ground and she opens it up and dumps it on there, and the angry man like continues to and then he grabs
No.
the can.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
No, he
As I see
Fuck
this
guy.
this gift from the heavens about to descend upon us and him about to stop this, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to let's pee on this man's shoe.
Roll me a d6.
That's a 6, baby. I'm gonna play Yahtzee tonight.
Mochi's tail wiggles like most cats will do for a brief moment. Like it just sits down and goes to grab the food. He freaks out. He's like, "Oh, girl!" Uh,
Ha! Leave our salmon alone. And I think I'll look around at the food giver's face. Do they look like they're a little happier, or just look like they're more stressed out about
There's
what we're doing?
she's a little stressed out, but at the moment you saw there's like a glint of like, yeah, got him.
Okay.
You see it. You can't really read it very well. Which one of you have been around humans the longest? Oreo, Mochi, or Fred?
I would say I'm the frontliner compared to
Yeah.
those two. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, no. I feel like the air of royalty is
Mhm.
there,
Mhm.
So,
and I think Fred after, and then I'm last because I'm just like, oh, I keep this all day.
so,
Uncultured.
so, uncoached. Roll me a d6, see if you can read.
Oh shit. Alright,
That's
so I'm not
2d6,
wearing my
sorry. 2d6.
glasses.
So
2d6, 2d6. Alright, that's good. Okay, a 6 and a 4.
6 and a 4. That's still a success. So, great job. So, with your success, um, so you are a tuxedo. You can take curiosity dice and cut them in half. So that brings you down to 1. Yep. So you're not rolling 2 dice anymore. You're rolling 1 dice. See, it's
Oh.
good to have multiple dice. You just got to be careful because it once you start to gather them, sometimes it can gather really fast, and you're like, oh shit, someone needs to fart really bad. We're all gonna die. As you, my brain. As you
Take
look
it.
on the man's suitcase, you you don't really understand it too much, but it looks like Porty owner. Porty owner. You think you've heard like this before in the last person who was here, who was an absolute bitch. You remember the last person who used to live here. Um, they used to complain all the time
So,
about how they'd call this person like the landlord.
you know
Oh,
how some cats actually sit like humans? You know, so at that point, that's where Oreo sits. Hoti owner. Hoti owner.
Imagine like putting up a paw and trying to read it one letter at a time.
Hoti property owner.
what are you talking about? You're crazy.
Landlord. Land. No, Lord of the land.
Whatever that is, they sound like they suck.
Lord of the
Uh,
land. Wait, but we are the gods of this land. Why is there a lord?
that,
They
that
don't need lords if they have us.
you see
that
the
big evil man? Is that
you see the woman
We need.
puts the finally gets the salmon on the ground for you, and
Oh,
he kind of gives like an angry look, points to all of you again, and then says, and he makes a gesture
I
as if
go
he's
over
gonna.
to the food, and I'm trying to think. Like I'm trying to like my head is all So I'm trying to like okay, so there's something going on, and we need to think. Be sharp, man. Come on. There's something going on. There's something going on. There's a lord of the land who's here. I don't know if he's credentialed. I don't know whose god has given him, which god has given him authority, but we need to figure out what's going on. Our food giver is having problems.
true.
We could flap. Nip. If this guy is in here, you've tasted a nip. You've smelled the nip.
I didn't
As you
smell anything. You
turn the
guys are
corner,
crazy.
Oreo, you've been so high you didn't even notice. There is a 6-foot tall cat tree. Like, it is a castle. She has a indoor throne waiting.
She knew of my divinity. Oh, this Orius once again sidetracks. I gave orders, so until the two of you have figures out, I will await here.
And she climbs up
As
the
is my birthright.
Mm-hmm. Is that what's going on?
Our goddess Bast has placed me in charge.
Ah,
Mm.
all right. And I like just to fuck with them. I'm gonna like use my tail and like
That's the
move
real
it back
cool
and forth,
story, bro.
like to psych them out, like to catch if their eyes are following. Like,
Right.
You could have some of the salmon, okay? You could taste the salmon. There's nip over there. And
but
there's the
there's food.
cardboard that's
There's
just so
food.
nice on your
It's not
nails that you
good.
could just
It's so
I like bat them on the nose, like, yo, are you good, fam? What's going on? It's good. All
I've
right.
never been better.
Okay. Say less.
We've got to see about the Lord of this land. You must understand, we can't leave him here in charge.
Sure.
We own this land. This land is ours.
I'm just looking at you like this person is a little barnacles. Uh,
You have no ambition. You must understand
uh-huh.
this. We've been crawling these streets.
They're pretty nice. I don't have to go in a cat cage, so you know that's pretty nice.
Mhm.
The lady
But
around the
you're right.
corner, she has the good shit. Right? We
Uh,
can't have a lot of this land getting in between us.
all right. Okay. I look towards the pantsuit man and I say, "Excuse me, sir. Can you please leave our wonderful person alone? I am so sorry for biting you and for causing this mischief." And no, he's like, meow, 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 meow,
I'm
meow,
not,
meow.
and I'd do it again.
You're too polite.
What? Should I hiss at him? Should I go rah? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong?
Roll me first for your politeness.
We
Roll me
don't
a
serve
D6.
raw.
We don't serve raw.
All right, that's a 4.
He looks down and he seems to appreciate your approach, right?
Mhm.
So he seems to appreciate your approach itself. He's absorbing it, but he's not yelling at you anymore. He's not yelling at you. And when the sassy cat like
You're
is hissing,
submitting to us.
he's just like he looks over and he says, and he points to a few things, and he goes and he opens up one of the drawers, and as he opens up one of the drawers, you see like little cat toys. Like a spring falls out for a brief moment, a bell ball rolls out, and you see him like.
I think I know what to do.
Okay, what if this
Can I
guy is the landlord?
Can I go
Why
to
is he
chase the
digging
bell ball
around?
immediately? Or try to?
You
You're
want to
so
chase the
weak.
ball?
Yeah, I want to chase the bell ball. Yeah.
Roll me a
Struggle.
It made noise and it's shiny now.
Roll me a
No.
D6.
What is that? That's a 5.
You manage to track the bell ball. It goes slinging across, and you hear as it rolls down, and you chase it. The man looks amused by your
Okay.
antics for a brief moment, but he looks like he wants to stay away, and that's when he looks at his hand for a minute, and you see like these weird pink whelps up here where you have hit him, Fred. And he kind of like shakes his hand a little bit, and he's like, and he points to the time again, and he walks out with a huff.
Wait,
He slams the
I
door.
like to stop him by
Okay.
purring between his legs, like going crisscross between his legs with purring.
Oh, it's you. He. Roll me a d6.
Come on! I need a 4, 5, or 6, baby. That's a 4.
Yes. as you rub up against him, he kind of like dodges you a little bit,
What?
and he starts to sneeze. He enjoys. He looks like he's happy to see you for a brief moment, your affection, but he starts sneezing really bad as you make make contact with him.
Yeah, that's it.
He has weaknesses.
Oh, no,
What's been?
Can I?
Hmm?
Can I like bat the toy towards the wall and just keep, or not towards the like towards the door where he's at? Because I'm assuming the door is closed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like bat it up against the door and chase it like right in front of.
Roll me a d6.
Not necessarily intentionally, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a 3.
A 3. It is a failure. It does bounce back, so it does hit the door, but it comes rolling back. And see, he starts sneezing heavily. He gets to the door itself, and he's like, You're not sure what, but the food giver seems to let out a soft sigh of relief and a smile. And he points to all of you again and says, he doesn't seem as aggressive as he was, but he keeps sneezing and his eyes are watering. I think he's crying.
oh, he's just
Oh.
very happy to see us, and I extend my arms up. Oh, like, you want
Are
you carry me?
these tears of devotion?
Come on, dude. Come on. Listen, you know you love me. You want to lift me. You
You
want to
like
lift
when you're at the altar and you're just like so moved that you can't help but cry?
That's exactly it.
You see,
Oreo's on like a top ledge, just looking down at him.
the proudly like the death tail flickering and all.
Yep.
He looks to you with another like sneeze, and he starts to rub his eyes again. Ugh.
Come on.
Ugh. And he looks
You're
down.
not allergic.
Yum.
You're not allergic. What are you talking about?
He looks down and he's like, and the whelps are like starting to get bigger on the hand that Fred got him, and he lifts up his pant leg where Mochi's been rubbing against him, and there's just whelps from the
Ooh,
ankle
I'm-
all the way up to the knee.
He's weak to me, guys. He's weak to me. Look at it. If I keep this up, he might just, turn into the ball you have right there.
Ding 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 ding.
He starts backing away as he rushes out the door. He shuts the door. He points at the window.
Put him in a box, and then all problems will be solved.
As he gets into his car and drives away, the food giver gives you a soft sigh of relief. She sprinkles some more catnip on the box. Fresh silver vine catnip on the box. And she goes to get a few plastic tubes itself,
Oh,
and she
Oh,
squirts it on top of and it smells delicious, like candy fish.
what the fuck is that?
And she says,
What the fuck is that?
she's,
What is that?
she
I don't know, but
sits
it smells
down
good.
and she's going through the paperwork. The back door's still open.
I'm staying inside, guys. I don't know.
I was
about
like,
you.
I think at this point we've lost interest in the back door.
Have you seen inside here? There's squeezy foods and salmon, and
We have
And
food,
whatever-
we have the tower, we have the nip. This is paradise.
Carry the ball towards the tube food like that. This is mine.
You know what? Fair.
I'm
I'll-
hungry, but this is mine.
I'll go to the window and like pause the glass, looking outside to see if I see the guy.
It does look like he's driving away, but you have a feeling that he will be back.
Mm, I'll have to defend the house, you guys. I don't
If we
know.
will be ready, dudes.
I think I have to stay out there and defend it from this guy. There's
And
no ifs, ands, or
and Fancy Feast, by the way, for Oreo and Fred, Fancy Feast was already fucking delicious.
so this
But
is.
you are high as hell, and it tastes even more delicious. You don't even know how to explain it. Like,
Dude, you gotta try this food. It's so much better after the fun party thing over here.
I don't know. You seem kind of
Do
crazy.
drugs, kids.
Oh, above the table, don't do drugs.
Shut
Thank
up,
you.
drugs.
Don't do
Disclaimer:
drugs. Don't
the
do
winners
drugs.
don't, as you've seen on every arcade cabinet in
Disclaimer:
the
we are
90s.
playing as cats. We're not playing as humans.
As every disclaimer in the 90s said on arcade
Shouldn't be doing
cabinets,
drugs,
winners
okay?
don't do
If
drugs.
you give your kid nip, I'm gonna judge you. I'm sorry.
Saito giving Morpheus that catnip. I don't know what you're
Listen.
talking about.
Listen, I give my cat nip all the time.
My cat hates nip, so I don't even know.
Oh.
He isn't even remotely interested.
See,
We've tried.
Morpheus tried, like, used to not care about it, but Naomi came, and she's a nip fiend. I open up that bag, she rushes over, she rolls in it, she eats it, and then Morpheus like, well, you know what? Let me try it. And now he gets mad whenever she comes around. He's like, my nip, and they fight in the middle of the nip.
This is
In the
my
middle of the
special
night?
dust.
Cat trend, my Ori is not into it. The Christmas tree trend of your cat will climb the Christmas tree. They will
Mhm.
terrorize it. No,
Oh,
does not care.
lovely.
The cheese thing does not care. Right? The sound of the cat on the phone, that's just to summon them, does
Mhm.
not care. I don't know why he's here.
I mean,
I don't know.
I
'cause
don't
you
own a
give
cat,
good
so I
food.
don't have any cat stories.
He's giving good food.
Except he doesn't eat half of it. Like he like cycles through brands of, oh, this is okay. Wait, no, I hate this. Never mind. Give me something else.
Yep, that sounds
Hey.
about like Oreo too.
One,
After
Yeah.
a while,
One of my-
Oreo's
Yeah.
gonna be that. I can see that.
So someone else needs to experience my cat, you know? So he's now your problem.
I know one of my
That's
friends.
all.
I know one of my friends' cats. They'll like, if they feed him with the plastic tube, like about halfway through, the cat like loses interest for a minute, like, and then, oh yeah, but that was what I was doing. There's good stuff over here.
Oh, my cats know the sound of that jar that opens up with the tubes in it. Oh, they come running. As she sits down and she reads her paperwork, you notice the house is pretty nice. It seems like she's been kind of somewhat preparing for you. You have that 6-foot tall cat tree. It has 2 cubby holes, as well as a large cubby hole at the very top, almost like a top of a tower castle. There's a cat bed that is full of fluff and 2 scratching posts and a water thing that infinitely shoots water. You're not sure how it works, but
What is
it's
this witchcraft?
shooting water at a constant.
She's magic.
I'm willing, brothers, to surrender to this human.
Surrender.
I think this could be profitable for us.
You know, maybe.
So long as she doesn't give us the
Mhm.
flavored rocks, we're not animals, you know. But
Yeah. Oh,
beyond
no flavor
that,
rocks and we're good.
I mean, I've heard them call. Well, no, I haven't heard them called anything, but I'm pretty sure we're animals, right?
Ring, 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 ring.
You hear Fred kick the ball around.
I'm pretty sure we're animals. But that could, you know what? I could be silly. I could be silly. And you know what? I am all for staying inside here. But it looks like that guy will come back, from what I saw. So I think the best plan for me, I stay outside.
You still no.
I
We
stay
must
out.
stick together. Either we stay inside together or we stay outside together. There's no in
Both
I
between.
both of you
look.
are
I'm
I
high.
staying where the
need both
shinies and
my
the special,
minions.
the
I need
special
both
magic
my
is.
minions. I mean, family members. Family members.
Family.
Yes, of
Both of
course.
you, both of you are
And
high off of whatever this lady's putting out, and I feel like both of you are enjoying this. You're in a state where you don't.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
it's 2 against
perfectly
1, so we're
sober.
inside.
Wait, look,
I run to Fred really fast and stop right before him to scare
Oh
them.
my.
Like,
Oh my God!
he just looks.
Roll me a d6, Fred.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how well you handle this.
I'm on my weak mouse.
when my friends are under the
Oh,
influence.
not well at all. That's
Yeah.
a one.
So you get
When my
two dice.
Yeah.
It's Mochi was there, and then Mochi was in your face. You're not sure how. It was like
No.
it was almost like a. Have anyone seen a flip book? Mochi was there, then Mochi was like halfway there, then Mochi was in your face.
Whoa, when did you get over here?
See, you're not gonna catch up to this guy if I could do this. So above the table, when my friends are under the influence, I go. I fuck with them by going up to them and go like right in their face and go nightmare, 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 like just scream nightmare.
Oh no!
There's nothing there. It's just nightmare,
No!
nightmare. And
Oh
I blame a skit I saw on Instagram for that, but that's essentially what I do to Fred. I'm like, you guys can't do it. You guys, I have to be the one to do it.
no! Ow. That hurt. I mean, that sounds good to me.
Fred says, wobbling back and forth.
Just
Inside.
don't
We're
just
inside, right?
don't just teleport or whatever you just did.
Oreo, you're starting to think that Mochi's talking about like living outside. You're not 100% sure. You don't understand why. There's a little waterfall in here. It's a waterfall.
Dude, you gotta try the nip. You gotta try it.
I'll try the water before I
Right.
go. That's what I'll do. If I do whatever you two are doing, then I can't defend all four of us. I know that for a
I mean,
fact. I won't.
we would need to fight like we were outside. You know, like I think if we have these walls, and this is a really nice box, you know, like this box has the nip, this box has the food, it has the water, you know. I
Looks
think
good.
if we're in this box, that we'd be fine. It's not like outside, we won't be cold, right?
Hmm.
We might have to fight other strays for a good spot. You know, I don't know where his accent came from. That's how I know I'm drunk.
And high. And
But-
Oreo's high, right? Oreo's is
Under
high.
the influence, it's the
Yeah.
right? But yeah, well, this accent, I don't know where it came from.
Oreo
Oops.
says
think
this nip nip must be from like Australia or something.
It's from
He
some
says
weird
hi.
place.
but I
Did
think we're good. Like I think we'd be fine in here. This is good.
Smokey's
Look.
looking at
I
Oreo.
point to like I don't know how you build your houses, right? But like you have your little vent, don't you? For the
I
heat.
mean, we do have a vent. Yes, that is correct.
Hmm
We don't have that here. But like you have The sun does that, right? You have your little vent with the heat, right? Look at this. I sit on it, like I loaf on it. Like, look at this.
And it's warm.
I,
It's
We
warm.
can't pick this outside.
that's why you two stay inside.
No, you have to try it. You have to sit here
Okay,
and
and
feel
I,
this breeze on your fur. Like, oh my goodness.
I'll oblige, and I'll be like,
You
let's
feel,
try it, I guess.
you feel it. You say as you lay down on it. Oh,
Oh,
it's so warm. It just makes you feel
oh, this is
so
like the
tired.
sun, but better.
Oh,
What the heck?
and it has like a little bit of wind to it. So it has like a consistently wind that's blowing at you. So it has like
What's going on?
a.
This is crazy. This woman's house, and we were outside eating the food for what? Why were we so scared of coming inside?
I'm the leader for a
Hey.
reason. Like, I make good decisions.
Except for the one where we outside for so long. For so long we were outside.
You know, we didn't see inside. Inside could have been worse. Okay? What if she fell rocks in here? Or the cats eat rocks? Remember
I-
that?
I'm confused. Like how did we get so wrong so fast?
We were getting rained on out there.
There'll be
Fred says-
nights where
The
I have
water
to
was
eat-
coming from the sky.
Okay. As you know, you can't take that hard. You know, that'll hurt you. Right?
There were nights we had to defend ourselves from raccoons. You imagine that?
Can I try to kick the ball like up at her?
Towards,
Listen,
so at
listen,
Oreo,
listen.
roll
Yeah.
me a D, roll me 2d6.
So
Just for
funny.
funsies.
Both of you.
Oh, that didn't go very well at
So
all. That's a
funny
1
as
and a
hell. So
2.
like we were out there for so
Just-
fucking long.
One of four.
You see Fred like try to hit the bell ball at you, but it kind of swings and ricochets in a weird direction. It's
Oh.
because Fred
And now we
is
go
very
chase.
much high, and
Now
so there's a moment that Fred makes eye contact with you and it'd be like, it was raining, but he sees it like in the corner of his eye ricochet off the wall and he takes off running.
Yum. Don't remember what we were talking about now.
Oh, the conversation will be continued in a minute. As he takes off.
Oh, I guess that means I get another die, doesn't it?
That is
Yes.
correct. As a 1, yes. Did you roll 1?
Yeah, a 1 and a 2.
You
Hell
get
yeah.
1 more, so now you're at 3.
Need to understand, I made bad decisions.
Uh-oh.
I'm better now. I've
better?
seen. I've seen. This is entirely the them talking about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mhm.
seen the light. Okay, we could live a better life in here.
Yes, but if that Lila comes back, I don't know. Something tells me he's from the way the woman's acting. I don't know if she's gonna stay in here if he comes back.
Well, then we go with
Okay,
her.
but if we gaslight her enough, she'll never turn her back on us.
Simple.
Look at
We-
this. She clearly wanted us, like very badly, you know. And
We
like,
show
if
her she has
we-
adopted us.
Fred,
Yeah.
your bouncy bell ball
Uh-huh.
hits the corner of the room, and you see in the hallway there's a rock box full of little tiny rocks, and they smell nice,
What the hell?
like
Why
a
do they smell
like
good?
a little sandbox, like a personalized little cove of sand.
I have to use the bathroom, and I just run to the bathroom.
We're not house trained. Come on.
But like something's telling me to use it here, and
Hmm.
don't look at me.
As
Don't look at me.
as you,
Pulls curtains. Don't look at me.
as you
I
go
look
in-
at you for 2 seconds, and then I realize, wait, that's really weird, and then I.
As- as he uses the litter box, he steps out. It automatically cleans up the poop for him.
What is going on? This is a magic house.
Oh, I told you guys.
Whoa.
And you wanted to live outside. We had to dig holes outside. And my construction will go. Have you seen these points?
Wait, you've been
Have you
digging
seen
holes?
these nails? We're supposed to bury it. What's wrong with you?
She is a wizard. That's what I'm understanding. And we
That's
have to
not
protect this woman.
sorcery.
That is. Look, the house moves.
That's paladin behavior. Okay?
Mm,
I don't know. I just picked a class that I would never play. So sorry.
No, it's hilarious. Hilarious.
she has a thing of tubes that has food in it. She
And
has
she
a,
has
a
the good
box.
stuff.
It's
And she got
crazy.
shinies that we can play with
This is a crazy house
and
full
not
of magic.
get yelled at.
Do you think the man is a witch hunter and that's why he's here?
What's a witch?
You
You're the leader.
you mean to tell me you talk of gods and royalty and you don't know what magic is? That's crazy to me.
Who would dare kill a god?
You see, as you say that, Fred, in order to get
Mhm.
your attention, you see her move around something. It's like a wand, and with the wand, she's making this weird snake-like thing float in the air. It is literally flying in the air for you.
Look,
I want to attack it.
Roll me, 3d6s.
The ADHD is kicked in. Ooh. Oh wow, that's
Okay.
2 6s and a 5. Wow.
Oh, you 100% catch it. That is, for you, you can remove curiosity dice from your friends, but you can't remove them from yourself, and they're at 1, so you're not doing great for yourself. They need them to.
That's rather unfortunate.
No, I was at 2.
Not anymore. No,
not
he,
anymore.
no, he's got to someone remove one of your dice. So,
Damn.
Fred's been helping remove yours. You and Mochi's been keeping like theirs off.
I'm only at 1 still.
Only one. Fred needs help to get someone else to remove his.
Why are you so morally upright?
so
Weird.
you do you jump up and catch it, and you when you catch it, it wiggles around, and it's like fluffy, and it's fun, and it's like it's yours. You can just you let out a growl of success.
What?
Wow.
Good job.
That was good. I liked it. You all see this magic. As a Fred, do you let go of your win, or do you just walk away with it proudly?
Maybe like try to tug with it and see how she responds.
Do you see, as you try to walk away, she uses her wand to keep it close by, and she kind of like wiggles the wand, and the creature, the strange magical creature she has caused to fly, is like trying to escape from you.
Above table, I had a stray cat that we used to feed, right? I named him Boo, right?
Mhm.
And we would wiggle the little thing, and he would try to bite it and run with it. He would try to yank it out of my hand. Everyone would play with it, and he's like, "No, it's mine. I'm gone."
Yep.
And we're at it again.
So this is a perfect time, Mochi, as you say. You don't know about magic, as this is happening in the background, Oreo. Look at her.
Listen, we have such powers. But I did not realize humans became easy humans. Is she blessed by Ra? What is this?
I told you
Is
she's
she
a
a
witch.
priestess?
She's a witch.
She could be a priestess.
She's a witch.
Okay, which is
I've
like
seen it. It's on Halloween.
you're
I've seen
the
it.
romance.
Guys, have you seen this thing that keeps moving?
Yeah, the magic thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time I keep catching it,
Okay.
it goes away.
Because that's how it works. That's you see, you're addicted. You're addicted to its movement. Ready?
We just found it. It can't be addiction. We
Uh-huh.
literally just found it.
All right.
I don't know
Then
what
don't
you're
chase
talking
it.
about.
Stop
I can
chasing it.
stop anytime I want to.
Stop
Proceeds
chasing
to
it,
go
then.
back after
Yeah.
this. I don't want to right now, though.
This is more reason why I have to do what I have to do, which is to stay outside to make sure they don't come in.
We just established you're coming inside because of the fence.
But
Okay.
the
Did you
landlord's coming
get?
back.
Did you? We can't guard them from inside the box.
All right. I want to hear this. How are we doing this?
Oreo,
Okay,
roll me
so
a D.
watch,
Roll me a
okay?
D6 real quick. Roll me a D6 real quick.
A 4.
You just had a huge epiphany. The humans live in boxes. Oh my god. They have
Right? There's inside and outside the box. We could stay inside the box. That's where we belong. We belong inside boxes. Alright? And we defend from the inside. Would you defend from outside the walls or inside? We could have traps. Alright, we could cast our incantations. Okay? We're not only best of Tilted Ra, but we could still work something out. Anubis still exists, okay? Right? Like, we could figure it out from inside the box. Only godless pagans live outside. Okay, I don't want to be associated with them anymore. Like, I did what we had to do, yeah. But it's inside.
Okay.
Look at this tree. Look at it.
I'm looking at it.
There's them in here.
Okay. I step I take 10 steps back. I don't want any. No nip from me, thank you.
you see the
I feel like a bad influence.
It's
I'm just
beautiful.
watching, I'm
It's
like,
so good. It's so good. You see the food giver look at you, a little concerned. Like it looks like you maybe Mochi, you're not as having so much fun. So she goes to pick you up.
I'm watching her. She's picking me up. I'm looking around.
And she picks you up. She gives you a couple of pets.
Okay.
And she
okay.
carries you around a little
Yep.
bit.
Here I go.
And you
What a sooner a cat.
you
Cause
see
like
her.
you let her pick her up.
you see her reach into into the drawer again, and she seems to turn something on, and it's a bird. She has birds in her drawer, and it's flapping.
She's a witch. She's a witch.
And she can see that you're a little tense as this bird. So she puts you on the ground, and she rolls. The
I
bird,
run
and
away.
It is
I run
flapping.
away.
It's flapping, Fred. It is flapping its wings. It's not flying, but it is moving all around.
My bird.
The bird lover. I'm so sad for this bird. Like it's been locked in a drawer.
No, it's just a toy.
Right, it's just the
Okay.
embodiment of
Yeah,
ADHD
yeah.
at this point.
But you all
Okay,
think it's
okay.
real. Yeah, you think it's real. You think it's a real bird. Roll me
You
a-
have the full day for a good moment. It worked. It worked. You didn't need to
There's
roll
a-
any dice. It worked.
There's a bird inside this box.
roll me,
I'm telling you.
roll me 3d6, Fred.
Oh boy. Oh Jesus, that was not even close to a roll. Try that again. Cool. 3, 3, and a 2.
Fred is trying to fight this bird. This bird is feisty. It is slapping Fred around. It is flapping around like crazy. Every time Fred thinks he's got a hold of it, it's like it's gotten away. It's the
Yeah, this
most-
bird is really strong, guys.
It's the most energetic bird you've ever
Just
shot.
strong or are you weak?
I don't know. It could be both. I don't know. Depends on. It depends on how much
I mean,
cat.
the
Maybe I
nip.
don't have enough catnip.
I'll admit the nip is crippling.
Maybe, maybe I'm like Popeye. I need more cat. You know.
Da-da-da-da,
she looks to you a little concerned, and she tries to play like with the shoot wand. She throws her magical wand in what you think is a wand, and it pulls the thing up into the air again, and it starts moving around and floating. She floats it around you, Mochi, and you, Oreo, as if to be like, see, it's like it gives you like a positive feeling. Like,
Repeat that one more time. And they said,
like to give you a positive feeling. Like, it's as if to be like,
eh,
oh,
it's-
she was play.
I'll oblige for a moment and then keep my eye at the door to see.
Like most cats.
Sounds sorcery. But I don't mind. I mind it. I don't mind it. You know, I think I like this.
So Mochi
Is
will
this
play a little
how they
bit.
send the plagues? You know, like I don't mind. I get it.
What if he's a messenger from not a god? Hmm? What if he's like a messenger for like an omen?
But omens come from gods. Who
So he
else
could
can
be.
send
I mean, you
omens?
said a landlord, right? Isn't like a god like a lord?
No. Like sometimes humans step beyond their bounds. You know, like they think
Oh, so he's a
they,
false god.
yeah, yeah.
So we should have to kick his ass.
I've completely forgotten my Egyptian mythology. I need to reread Rick Riordan, right? But like,
Where's
let's
my
pretend that I
dummy?
call the right name,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep. Set
this is
and
his
then and
domain,
set it.
his or their domain, you know?
Yeah.
But these humans think that they own this land. But we know better,
I lose my
alright?
dice.
We know better.
Just you're up in my face like they know.
I can see it.
You get the Nif breath, you
You
know,
got
like I
nip
smell of Nif.
Yep.
Get a,
Yep. Yep.
get a
I get.
contact high over here.
Oy. Oy. Aye.
the, the, we know better. It smells like nip nip, like strong nip nip. You see her sweeping up the nip nip that was all over the floor, and she's throwing it away. At first, you look a little sad, but she puts fresh nip nip back in the box, and it's so nice.
Everyone, I swear I don't do drugs. I swear.
Cats do though.
Cats do for sure.
Cats do. Well, as the catnip filters on the cardboard, and you see her walk away and sit back down to read her paperwork. She allows. There's a little bit of a soft, like, feeling, like there's a comfortable feeling about. You've never had this type of pampering before.
Hmm. It's a little comforting.
There's corners in this house that look like gigantic cat tongues. And when you rub your body against them, it feels like you're being groomed by your mom when you were a kitten.
They're doing that wet rag trick. Evil. Evil.
This is what Bass Embrace feels like.
you three from the same litter. You think that you're from the same litter, like all good cats, stray cats think. Like, you all have separate memories of how Bomb disappeared. But Neither one of you can remember what mom looked like.
Yeah.
Neither of you can.
No, mom had black stripes with orange fur.
No cat
Amazing.
looks like that.
Said looking straight at Fred, who has brown and brown stripes and orange fur. What cat looks like that?
I'm colorblind.
That's true. That's fair. Touche.
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 It's not my fault that mom ran out of ink when she gave birth to you
Yep,
two, and you're
that's it.
black and white, and
That's
I'm
how it goes.
beautifully orange. She didn't have a lot of color printing ink in her opportunities.
In this economy, it's hard to buy ink.
Have you seen
That's
how
why I'm black.
expensive ink is?
Yes, that's me.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
That's
They,
I don't know.
So,
Oh.
so, cats are actually not completely colorblind. I learned that.
Oh,
I know they're not. I know they're not.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But for the plot, Oreo is
Yeah.
colorblind.
I thought they were completely colorblind.
No, they see.
That's
They see-
dogs, aren't they?
So they see pastel vision.
What?
Oh.
So they're not colorblind, but they're not.
But they can't see like complex colors, I think, right?
Yes. So they still see purples, and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it so everyone can see. But yes, learned more that you know. More you know.
So we know is that there's good food and there's bad food. Great. Right? We know that the kibble is not the way.
What's the way?
You hear that, Mochi? Kibble is not.
You see Oreo get really close into Mochi's face. You hear that?
Mochi's like that one dog that's like, I didn't do it, and just like, nope, not if I don't see you, it's not work. It's not. Yeah. Fine.
So,
It's okay.
Fred kind of goes back to the bed to lay down for a little bit
It's so soft. It
after the high
feels-
kind of wearing off, and
Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft and fluffy, and it's so nice, and it just makes you feel like you're like sitting on clouds. You're not, those little fluffy things in the sky that you're not really sure that you've always
Mhm.
wanted to reach up and grab, but they're always so far up out of reach, and it doesn't make sense because sometimes they're so big, they look so close, and you can't get to them. But now you're laying on one. Oh
Oh.
my God, you're laying on one. She somehow got the cloud from the sky and brought it down.
look, guys, she brought one of the clouds down, and now we can lay on it, and it's so comfy.
Once again, this witch's magic is too strong.
You see a paper, after she's looking through all the paper, a paper hits the ground, and there's a figure of a cat, and it has a circle and a mark outline.
Whoa. I don't know what that means.
Only one who can read is Oreo.
Oreo, what's this mean?
I zoned out. Oh, what does what mean?
The picture of a cat with a circle on it, on the paper.
She worships us. She has no clue what they're talking about.
Roll me and D6.
It's a what?
Hell
Now
yeah,
you're-
dude.
Now you're back at 2. And you have a good feeling that there's a possibility that Oreo doesn't know either what it means. as she holds herself up proudly and says, "She worships us." And you just have a feeling that's how you're not sure that if it's true or it's not true, but whatever it is that it can't be. There's a chance it's not that because that would be rare.
Yeah, but you think
Yeah, but
everybody
I
worships you.
you've believed me to this point, okay? I led you inside, right? I told you that there was better food than kibble, okay? I told you that this box was great. I told you that this box was better than outside. So, what reason do you have to not believe that she worships us, given the food, the nip, this lovely tower of scratching, the cardboard, all right,
The
right?
cloud.
She she has the good shit. This is quality nip.
I love Oreo keeps going back to the nip nip. She has good nip nip. She's got the good nip. Okay.
She didn't have the cheap drugs. She got the good drugs.
You want me to go back? I won't go back to the cheap nip nip.
I won't go back.
There was times when I was looking for nip nip and it ended up being stinging Nissel. Get hard, it got out of my paw. Oh. Poison ivy
Oh.
sometimes. She, Oreo does give you a strong argument. It's hard to say that she's wrong. You just don't think that she was able to read the sign.
Hmm.
No, but genuinely, I personally zoned out. I did not know what you were describing.
It basically was a no cat sign.
No cats allowed.
Oh no!
Out of character.
Yeah. You see the woman pick up the paper and she puts it back in with the stack of papers that the angry man in the suit came by with. And she lets out a soft sigh of sadness.
Can I go climb up into her? Is she sit? I assume she's sitting down, right?
Correct.
Or I can go climb up into her lap.
As you climb up into her lap, she gives a soft smile to you and she starts to give you a back massage. She's petting you. She's giving you a back massage. You are being treated like a king.
Just hers really loudly.
It feels so good. You can just fall asleep with this type of massage.
Just imagine like the head droop of like I want to stay awake, but at the same time, a nap. The nap does sound really good. I've been running around chasing this ball, getting this bird to stop. Had this random creature that kept appearing and disappearing. It's been such a long day.
A nice little body massage. This really does help. I appreciate your work. As you give him a nice little rub down, she's petting you, and she gets underneath your cheeks and a little bit rubs your cheeks, and she lets out a sigh as she puts the papers down. And she gives out a yawn. And you see her turn a TV on, and it looks like soft cricket sounds as she heads down the hallway. And goes and climbs in her own large bed. Huge.
Jump off on the bed. Because you know what? I deserve the best.
Oh, and it's so soft. It is. The comforter is fluffy. When you get on it, oh, it's been so much better than the ground that you've been sleeping on.
And just like my cat, right? I choose the most inconvenient position to her. Just lie down and settle it.
And she allows you to do it like every other human. Oh, and it feels so good as you're laying there. Hits the light. You hadn't even noticed Fred until now. Fred Mochi, because Oreo's already super high and crawled up in bed. But you didn't even
And
notice
sleep
the
is off.
and the back door is shut now. You can't get out.
Oh well, I guess
Oh
we're
no!
staying in.
Oh no! The tragedy. Oh,
Oh no,
oh.
the tragedy.
Woe is us.
I'll go lay down on my mini cloud over here.
I wait for Fred to go to bed.
Fred, do you go to bed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I'm gonna lay down on the mini cloud. Actually, no, I'm gonna go lay down on the bed, like on the pillow next to her, because I'm sure that's big enough for
yes.
2 people.
There is. You climb up and there's a soft pillow. So there's 2 pillows so you can curl
Do
up
what
on
my
one of
dog.
the pillows. Yep, curl up on one of the pillows. Mochi, you're the only one awake left.
All right. Mochi, realizing rubbing up on this person is what caused him to break out. Mochi's gonna go to every inch of this house and rub himself up on it, like leaving fur. Um.
Roll me a d6.
All right. So 6 babies.
Yeah! There's mochi hair everywhere. It's embedded.
Tomorrow, or Oreo is going to feel threatened and like do it all over again.
Double the duty.
As he should.
As you rub and put the hair everywhere around the house, here, there, and everywhere. Your body starts to grow very tired.
I fall asleep at the front door because I assumed myself I would stay there and watch until someone comes in. So I'll fall asleep right at the front door.
On the little mat. As you go to sleep on the front door. You wake up to the smell of another can being open, the sound of another can being open.
Jump off the bed, like an eager.
I'm not falling forward.
Like,
Is it
wait,
she's
I
still on the
recognize
bed?
this sound.
No, she's in the
She's
kitchen
on
now.
the bed.
She's on the. She's. Oh yeah, Oreo's still in the bed.
Yeah, I was like,
Oreo was like slowly going, like suspiciously approaching the sound.
As she puts the fresh can of Fancy Feast. The little drizzle on top of the tube food. It smells so good. Fred, Mochi, do you wait for Oreo?
It could be poison. It could be poisoned.
nope.
You hear Oreo shouting that from like rooms over. It could be poison.
Fred,
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Fred munches down in there. It's delicious. Tastes absolutely wonderful.
It's not poison.
Okay.
It's better.
These are the teaching of our goddess Bast. You were supposed to wait.
You were the one who wanted to be slow, not me.
Okay, but female cats eat first.
Well, should have been faster.
I hope Bast curses you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. We can take care of that after I get done eating.
Amazing.
I can see it too, a
Fantastic.
cat doing that. Oh my gosh. I have two stray cats that I feed outside, and one's a female. And every time
Mhm.
the brother goes and eats out of it, she's so sassy. She actually takes, instead of putting her face in, like to move her face in, she puts her paw in the bowl and she pulls the bowl towards her to move it away from.
Because how dare he? It's a natural order of things, right?
And he slowly will move his head, and he doesn't even notice until after the bowl's like getting close to here, and he'll start moving his head in, and by that time she's already got her head like pretty much in the bowl by that time. But I imagined that. That's what I imagined. As a Fred, are you gracious and leave Oreo and Mochi anything, or do you just rip through it?
I mean, I can leave them some, yeah.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Okay, let me get my D6s back on. I thought we were done. I
Nope.
put them away.
Nope, almost.
Two, and then get this third one out. Whatever, I'll find that one in a minute. 1 6 and 2 5s.
Yep. You imagine to keep a good portion left over for them. You see the food giver lets out a small sigh as the phone rings. You're not the box rings. There's a box the wall that rings. There's like a weird bell like ring as you see her pull it off, and you hear that voice again of the angry man. But even though he's angry, you see a smile on her face. It looks like the angry man will not be visiting today. As she gives a, oh, no, 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 no. She puts down the phone, and she gives you all like soft pets, and gives a little laugh. The angry man doesn't seems to be under the weather and will not be able to get out of bed to come visit today.
Oh no. What a
It's
shame he's
fine.
under the weather.
It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I wake up to the smell of the cat treats and food, but also I look around the room. Is there still my fur dander in the air, like not little speckles of me?
Oh, they're a little bit
All right,
everywhere, and
my job's done.
you see this Oreo as well. Like there's like the smell of mochi everywhere. You're muted.
Okay.
So you have
job,
decided this box is yours then, Mochi?
Unacceptable. Just picture lemongrass
So you see,
from.
well, I say you see Fred has eaten first and eaten the fresh portion of the food, and you see Mochi has like left his scent everywhere.
Okay.
Again, lemongrass from a better time. Unacceptable, right?
Yes.
And eats the rest of the food greedily. Can't eat the entire portion, but out of pure spite, I do. Right? And I'm magnificent food. Like I've been growing this for such a long time, but I'm willing to shed it everywhere. In the name of overpowering everyone's scent.
So I assume you see Oreo in one of the corners, like aggressively rubbing against the wall a little bit and aggressively rubbing against the couches. Roll me a d6. We'll see how long it takes.
It's gonna be absolute trash. Oh! Did I just lose a dice?
Oh no!
Okay. I will, I'll find
I had
that
to count mine for a
tomorrow.
minute.
I'll roll that. It's a 2.
A
And I
2?
blame my phone for stopping it from rolling.
So, with the 2, I mean, it seems like Mochi has, like, spent a long time making sure that everywhere is covered.
Not just at least it's covered in cat hair.
Yeah.
That was the long and short of it. So yes,
So it is,
it's well matted.
yes. So it is not easy. And every time you go around and you think that you've covered something, you find another spot where you have to rub against something.
This is what happens when you have low quality food. Alright? Like,
What, you can't cover up his scent when you have low quality fur?
Fred sassy.
Yes.
Fred gives him.
it's all over the place. I guess imagine how he looks now after losing all of this.
Looks
You
fine to
know?
me.
No, that's because you have poor vision. Like you have no sense of style.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how you arrange your food today when you groom yourself. Like it's like coloring outside of the lines.
Fred's like, you're the last one who groomed me.
Yeah, you're the last one who grew me.
I
So are
groomed
you saying that you colored
to your
outside the lines?
caliber. Okay, I'm stating I gave you what you deserve.
Mm-mm. Deserved. It's
More
crazy.
catnip?
You just...
I was also high. Could you do better?
Could you do...
I don't know, I wasn't worried about getting it off me. You were worried about it. I didn't see the problem here. I was getting perfectly fine and high.
You just hear like kitten profanities, right? You could imagine what they are.
You see the woman, she smiles and she puts a little bit of extra catnip in the cardboard box because she's just so happy that you guys got that the landlord is too sick to actually come and visit. You have succeeded in your plan, and your food bringer seems to be extremely happy. And with the happiness that you've brought her, she has brought back food and abundance of things. You feel pampered and at home. And I don't think you'll ever go back outside to the rain and the storms again.
What's outside?
Okay, I just
Out
need
who?
to let you guys know that the dice that fell rolled a 6.
Yeah! Oreo's leaving hair. She's working fast.
Mhm.
You do hear a small meow outside.
Not my circus.
And the food bringer is away right now. Do you let the new cat in, or do you hiss at the new cat and chase it away?
I
Oreo
bounce against the door.
pretends that they're not home.
Oh, since she's awake, can I like bonk against the door?
Alright? Oreo is the kind of person who will literally
Scared
tell
the new
you
cat
they're not
away.
home.
They're not home. No. You see, no, you're not. You hear Oreo say, "We're not home," and then Fred bonks at the window. And the stray cat takes off running.
Oreo's definitely, I can't hear you. It's too dark in here. That's Oreo.
There's lights on everywhere. And that's where we'll end it for tonight. I think that there's a wonderful conclusion to a very lighthearted and great success. For great
10
success.
out of 10 would play again.
10 out of 10. The landlord probably won't come back for a good long amount of time. being that he's highly
I think we
allergic.
actually achieved our goal. We didn't investigate the boxes at all. But we got rid of the guy, and I think that counts
I
for
mean, we tore a
something.
hole in one of the boxes. It counts as investigating, right?
I mean, got rid
Okay,
of
but above table, why were there boxes?
because she's technically being thrown out.
Hmm.
Oh, okay,
Yep, they were moving boxes.
sucks.
Yeah, she's being thrown out of the landlord was trying to throw her out, and then you guys came and chased the landlord away.
I thought that the boxes were empty, but something else. I thought wrong.
Yeah, they were empty because he kept bringing them for her to pack up and leave.
Ah,
You need
My
to
bad.
hurry up and get your. Don't you see what time it is?
Yeah, don't you? You need to leave. And then you guys came in, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm allergic to cats." No, 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 stay away, stay away. And then Mochi was like, Fred spiked him. Now he's scared to come over. He's like, so he basically just told her,
You know what?
Told
On
her-
second thought, you can stay. Just don't bring the cats.
just keep paying rent at least. Just keep
Yeah.
paying rent. I don't.
I missed half of that. I think I missed the entire thing.
It's
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's great.
It's-
I had a good time.
Like I said, it's when you play this game. One of the things is you don't get to hear the conversation, so it's a lot of like little subtle things that you can
Mhm.
get misinterpreted. So that's what I love about this game. All right, let's go around the table. Let everyone introduce themselves, where we can find them, and what their favorite part of this session was. I know normally, just a heads up, a reminder for all those out there. We normally run Tales of Drahi on Mondays, but this Monday we did not. That does not mean that we're not going to be running Tales of Drahi anymore. It just means that we didn't run it today. We still play tabletop games today and Wednesday and every other Friday. We have a chill stream that's coming up on this Friday. And if you haven't played or you're interested in playing a tabletop game, why not join the Discord? There's going to be tons of opportunities to play some tabletop games along with other things. Who would like to start us off? Okay, we'll go the opposite direction. I don't remember what it was, but I think it was Aniki. Aniki!
Did Aniki fall asleep?
Aniki!
Aniki, come back!
Aniki,
For like
come
5
back!
seconds.
I need to ban Anaki from using like background so we could actually see if he's awake or not.
I think sometimes he just steps away for a second.
I know, but sometimes he falls asleep more often than not. It's funny because she replied like 10 minutes ago.
I know he's a little asleep.
It doesn't take him long to fall asleep.
Relatable.
It really doesn't.
Relatable. All right, Gabby, you tell us. Tell us about yourself, where we can find you, what your favorite part of the session was.
And Gabby, you can find me on Mondays if you're lucky, and nowhere else quite really. And ooh, my head is spinning. Don't close my eyes. What was my favorite part? I think tonight, I really just enjoyed being a cat high on Nip. Out of all the antics, just being high on Nip and thinking I'm above everyone else, like a god complex, really and
Mhm.
truly. I thought that was great. Was it real? Was it practical? Who knows? But you know what? I think it motivated the troops a little bit. I got them moving, I got them inside, I convinced them to stay.
That
You
needs to be
know-
clipped right there. That was the best part when you're like, I have never steered you wrong. And then when all of a sudden the two finally turned on you for a brief moment, it was like, but why were we outside for so long? Listen, we all make mistakes, okay? I'm gonna need you to calm down, okay? It could have been worse in here, okay?
I've never steered you wrong, except for that time, but I mean, let's be real.
It was one time, okay? It was one decision that might have lasted a bit longer than it should have.
Why does that sound like something Sam would say?
Oh my
It's
god.
all in God's timing. Okay? I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't take me too seriously. But that's what I liked. Okay? Just being on a little power trip. Except not really tonight. So, yeah.
I like
Also,
it.
not reaching beyond 2 dice was interesting. I thought I was screwed given my
Yeah, you're welcome.
decisions, you know? Yeah, really and truly. This is for all the nonsense that Philandra has caused in Jahi, you know? So I'll partially forgive you.
It was. That's the one best. That's one of the things about Street Race is being able to be like literally as quirky as you want, and society just accepts you. It's with animals. What can you say?
What are you gonna do? Tell them, hey, stop acting weird, act normal.
And I love the little.
Normal animal behavior.
And
but,
I loved your little complex. I did. I loved all the like little. I enjoyed it very much. So I was hoping someone would go with the. I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. She worships us, can't you tell?
I'm not crazy.
I'm just crazy that she hasn't given the tributes outside. I mean, I'm happy they're not outside. They've been ruined.
It can't work, you know? Like, come on. Not weather resistant.
Agreed.
So yeah, that's me.
All right, Slicklick, tell us about yourself, where we can find you, what your favorite part of the session was.
Slicklick can find me here Mondays playing Fernanda. My favorite part was just being able to let my ADHD just fly and just go to whatever. I just full on embrace, go to the nearest shiny. And it's nice to just.
ADHD cat was so good. The attention span was like, and once again you were like, yeah, you were wrong, and then you hit it. I could definitely see a cat hitting something and then turn around like, I'm no longer into this conversation anymore. I will be back later.
Exactly how my brain goes. On a daily basis.
Alright, well, my name is Milady Saito. You can catch us here where we play tabletop games once again on Mondays, Wednesdays, and every other Fridays, and other games as they go. The start to finish starts on the 25th. If you're not part of the Discord, there's a link down below so you can join the Discord so we can play tabletop games together as well. We are going to be doing a chill stream and hangout, so we'll just be playing some games, probably Repo or something this Friday. So,
People.
hey, Anaki's
You
away!
came back?
I'm back. Sorry about it.
Anaki, tell us about yourself, where we can find you, what your favorite part of the session was.
Cats. Aniki Tony. That's me. Favorite part of tonight's session. Causing the landlord to have hives. That was my favorite part. Yeah. That's it. For now.
You know,
It's the little things.
sometimes it be the little things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks so much for coming out. We appreciate you. Safe sails, and until next time, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.